Yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy. Who is it though? And we back talking sports. Yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy. Who is Hendo? And we back talking sports. So yeah, I ain't did a Larry Bird reaction in a little bit. So I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple of them. We got Larry Bird, 50 amazing assists.
Float your boat. It's going to be real vodka and real juice. High noon. Sun's up.
You gotta love to watch Larry Bird in action because he makes the game so beautiful.
Look at that pass. Oh, what a show. Oh, my goodness. How did he do that?
Bird comes out on the move. Dishes to Malone. Malone comes up and stayed with it. Over the head. I don't believe he saw George Gervin. Bird over the shoulder.
His court Listen, his basketball IQ and his court vision was really underrated, bro. I didn't know Larry Bird had it like this. Before a few years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, I knew Larry Bird could shoot. I knew he was a great rebounder. I know he was an okay defender. I never seen his passing like that until I really went back and looked, and then I decided to create my channel. And shout out to my OG Aaron. You know what I'm saying? He has had me go look at a whole bunch of videos. You know what I'm saying? And it's really the reason why I have Larry Bird in my top five, because I dived so much into Larry Bird's career.
On the pop out. Goes right around Fowler. Behind the back of the game.
Oh, wow. Through the lane, left-handed line pass. Oh, what a pass.
Bird.
He the king of that behind the back. I mean, the flip, like when he passed it over his head. He the king of that. The no look behind the back pass. He the king of that shit, bro.
Oh, won't go. Bird the rebound. Over his head to McHale.
What a play by Bird.
Oh, that was over the head.
I'm telling you, the over the head assist. He's the king of that, bro. I'm telling you. And he was doing this in the 80s.
Head to McHale. Save that one, Gary Bird trying to get offensively oriented. And look at that pass. Oh, brothers. There's the play of the game right there. Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass to McHale.
Isn't that beautiful?
I mean, right in the pocket. He know exactly where his man at. The thing is, I believe, in my opinion, he the only one that can tell you, Larry Bird. But I believe he knew, like a second before he was to pass the ball, he knew where his man was. So it was easy for him to know exactly how to, you know what I'm saying, get the ball to him.
You gotta love to watch Larry Bird in action because he makes the game so beautiful. What a pass.
But he threw a bullet cross court, and the Celtics do it so well. Here's Bird putting behind the back.
They clear aside for Larry. Bird. Great pass. McHale for two.
One hand, bro.
On the drive, slapped away by Vincent. Bird gets it back.
Bird was a really good defender, bro. He was better than I thought he was on defense.
Saves it. Nice pass to Maxwell. What a play.
For those fakes.
Bird.
Save that one, guy.
How did he make that?
Larry Bird, nice feed to Roby.
Boy, that was absolutely a sensational feed by Larry Bird.
Thomas wants to get it in quickly.
And now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up, 1 second left.
Man, phenomenal.
What a play by Bird. Bird stole the inbounding pass. Laid it up to DJ. DJ laid it up and in. And Boston has a 1-point lead. Oh my, the play is going crazy.
He understood how to get Kevin and Robert shots and Cedric Maxwell. And he also knew when any of these individuals were not getting enough shots in the game or were not involved in the offense. And he'd make a concerted effort to get them involved.
Draw some defensive attention and you find yourself all alone in basketball, you can test the layup.
Bird with the pass to the legs of Sigma. Oh.
If Bird really wanted to, and Larry Bird fans and the baby boomers and those who grew up in the 70s and 80s and watched the basketball around that time, you know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. And let me know if he actually did do this. I think Bird could have been really the first LeBron. Not as like physically, but he could have been the first three really running the point and everything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could have been right there simultaneously with Magic Johnson. You know, I think Bird, if I'm gonna be real, if Bird would have did what Magic did, I think he could have did it just as good or probably even better because he was a better scorer. But Bird, you know what I'm saying? I believe Bird had point guard skills. He obviously could play the four. Bird probably could play 1 through 5, bro. Truth be told, Bird probably could play 1 through 5, like seriously, bro. His rebounding ability, his passing ability, his scoring ability. He was really good defensively. You know what I'm saying? Not a lockdown defender. So, you know what I'm saying? For what I've seen, just the games that I've watched from Larry Bird, because I have watched whole games from Larry Bird and went back and done my due diligence.
Oh. Worthy to switch. Good look. Bird to Parrish.
Vintage Larry Bird.
Behind the back to Tiny. Beautiful.
Andrew Henderson to Bird on the cut down. Beautiful.
Quick up now to Bird on the left side. Bird goes behind the back, down the lane, dumps it over the shoulder to Parrish. 6-footer, good!
Oh. And then Bird goes inside.
Out of the corner. 28 seconds. Bird. Slap pass to Archibald. And he's left open, looking for three. Bounce, Bird. Nice tip to McHale.
What a play. Oh, what a touch.
I mean, that was just simultaneously. Dennis Johnson passed it to him, and it's while Dennis Johnson is passing it to him, he just tapped the ball to who he wanted to tap it to. Amazing.
Pass by Larry Bird flying.
Boosting back, he's been hot. Not this time. Bird tipped it to Kite, lays it in.
Dennis Johnson's right corner shot is missed. Rebound tipped off to Parrish from Bird, who hits the shot.
Miller's done a pretty good job on Bird. He misses again. Look at that pass.
Bird, Dawkins, and Parrish, of course, in the middle. Parrish 3 for 2. Long pass for Bird. Oh, what a pass to Parrish. Larry Bird trying to get offensively oriented, and look at that pass. Little brothers.
Larry Bird shows why he's such a great passer. He knew what was happening before he never.
They saying this in the 80s, why he's such a great passer, but why is it that nowadays people don't mention Larry Bird's passing ability like they should, like the Larry Bird fans do and people who grew up in that age? But I'm talking about like the new media or the new people that claim to know basketball and the media and everything like that. Why isn't Larry Bird talked about more? Because honestly, the media, they try to make it seem like it's definitive that LeBron is the greatest small forward of all time. But I've seen a lot of people say that no, Larry Bird is still the greatest small forward of all time. And if we want to talk about skill and just as a basketball player, outside of defense, it's nothing I could really give LeBron. Scoring, maybe, but Larry Bird is a better scorer. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you can't use stats. Mid-range, 3-point, he was definitely a better scorer. Now, LeBron was a better scorer at the rim, finishing. He was a better rebounder. He had better free throw. He was more skilled. LeBron was more athletic. Passing, I think, is equal. I think Larry Bird was just as great of a passer as LeBron. So it is a conversation to a lot of people. That may seem blasphemous to some people, but It's a lot of people out here that definitely think that Larry Bird is still the greatest small forward of all time.
Never left the floor.
Hale charged for it. He goes down. Larry Bird dives for a loose ball and gets it to McHale.
Back comes Ainge. Drops it to Bird in the lane. Behind the back on a no-look to Parrish. And he got a...
Amazing.
Bird to steal right in the lane. Behind the back to Dennis for two.
Kulich's looking to just isolate Bird. Oh my goodness! How did he do that?
Amazing. This been Who Is Hendo with another video, man. I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for the subscribers. We on the way to 1K. I appreciate you guys. I'm out. Peace.